Our next performer is a fiction writer and a professor from the University of the Philippines, Mindanao. He won a Palanca Award for his short story in English. He will read an excerpt from his short story, Skin Flick. May I call on Professor John Bengan.
This is an excerpt from my story Skin Flick. It's set in the 1990s. It is about the filming of a Pito-Pito film. And the actress just got her first lead role in a Pito-Pito film set in Batangas. Day 2 of filming begins with the crew swarming around Direk Nono, who seems to be wilting from the assault. Someone is asking him where to pitch the tent for equipment. Others are trying to get his approval on lighting. The script supervisor insists that 2 more scenes should be taken out. They can't find the cameraman. Pax's roommate, the lighting technician, doesn't know where he is. They're in the woods somewhere in Batangas, which took them about an hour to find. Between a tree stump and a dry patch of dirt, Selena sits beside Lilette. It was Lilette who told her that she got the part, calling Selena while she was on a date with a city councilor. Lilette and Selena have been friends since they met in a polytechnic college in Davao del Sur. Pax is going to get this production broke if he doesn't show up, says Lilette. Working both as the production's makeup artist and property custodian, Lilette is wearing a red Astro Boy t-shirt, light khaki shorts, and bangs. When not holding PR gigs for corporate events or helping Selena find a role, Lilette works in movie sets, a job he somehow fell into after a makeup artist friend dragged him to an after party for a movie called Showing Live. Do you have updates? Selena says. About the scene I want them to replace? I haven't heard from Direct yet, Lilette says evasively. Before filming began, Selena asked the producers to remove the only scene in the movie in which her character gets raped. Although her contract doesn't contain such a clause, she refuses to play another rape victim. In her first film, she played a village fool who wasn't even given a line of dialogue. After that, she played a farmer's daughter assaulted one moonless night in the paddies her father tilled. Then, a woman selling lotto tickets who made the mistake of passing into an alley frequented by neighborhood addicts. And finally, a deaf-mute sweeper who caught the eyes of a priest enduring a midlife crisis. After 3 years in this business, Selena is ready for a change. The producers have told her that they could think about her request. Maybe Pax went back to the city to replenish his stash, says Lilette. I saw him talking to his dealer before we came here. Maybe he's just incompetent. If they revise the script, says Lilette, if they turn it into a love scene instead, would you do it? The villain and the lead cannot have a love scene. It doesn't make sense. You don't like that? It'll make you a pioneer. Selena glowers at him. I'm just saying that you can show how good you are even if you're doing headstands in a scene or breathing fire or eating glass. It's the performance that counts. A shirtless Carlos Cuenca steps out of a newly erected tent. The young actor stands under the full blast of sunlight, yawning and stretching his arms. Holy Mama Mary Walter, Lilette purrs. Selena considers Carlos as athletic build. He was through with his type ages ago. Good-looking men who don't even guarantee a decent lay. Carlos notices them and smirks. He runs his hand across his chest, lowers it slowly to his flat, hairy stomach, hooking a thumb into his waistband. Lilette pivots, planting both hands on his waist. He gazes at Selena. It is on. May the best whore win. It's all yours, Selena says. Carlos walks over to Marina Arguelles, the other starlet. Marina is sitting in a foldable chair that she herself brought to the set. Tell me he's not going for that. Lilette nudges Selena's forearm. Marina laughs at something Carlos has said. She gets up from her seat and lightly slaps him on the arm. She's wearing a sundress ringed with tiny flowers at the hem, her hair untidily bunched up under a straw hat, her eyes hidden behind white-rimmed wayfarers. Before he knows it, she's borrowing money from him. Says Lilette. Lugging what appears to be her makeup kit, Marina smiles wanly at them. She follows Carlos to a utility man. She follows Carlos and a utility man carrying two huge boxes. A scriptwriter having a vacation in Camiguin discovered her. At a gift store along the highway, the writer was picking which souvenir totems to take home when he spotted Marina pushing a cart of vegetables up the road. Since then, Marina has appeared in 3 movies. I heard she's saving up to start a grocery chain business, Lilette says. Smart girl, thinking about life after porn. Selena couldn't care less what her co-stars or anyone else's plans are in life. What matters now is this movie. She has carried this dream in her belly as she glided on stage in a bikini, pageant after pageant, silently praying that among the audience, a casting agent was watching, ready to pluck her from obscurity. An older man walks into the set and starts chatting with Carlos. Selena recognizes him immediately. Don't make a scene, Lilette says. Dante Del Fiero, an actor she worked with in her last movie, must have some nerve showing up here. While shooting their scene together for a movie where Dante played an impious priest, he pulled at the second layer of underwear Selena was wearing. Good thing she'd worn a protective tape. Afterward, he told her that he was mortified. Something came over him that he was so sorry, but she knew it was bullshit. In fact, while she kicked and clawed at him, he seemed amused, stirred by the resistance. After an uneasy hour of arguing and pacifying, they did the scene over. The director agreed to cut the sequence short and Dante was told to play by the script. Finally, Pax returns to the set, not offering an explanation or an apology. Pax is the cameraman. He appears to be wearing the same clothes he had on the previous day. Striped metal gray shirt, unevenly cut trousers. He tells Direct Nonong they should shoot what he calls the more necessary scenes. Since the new film rolls haven't been shipped, digital film wasn't yet, big thing in the 90s. Pax nervous energy and settles everyone. But Direct Nonong sets his irritation aside, buoyed by his cameraman's sudden enthusiasm. They shoot a montage of Selena doing a series of chores. Fetching water from a shallow well the crew had dug at dawn, feeding swine and scrubbing the pig pen after, doing laundry by the hand and paddle at the lake, then clipping the clothes on a wire line while a giant industrial fan thunders out of view. She performs this task in a spotless white camisole with nothing underneath but her red cotton underwear, which the director specifically told her to wear. Thank you. Good evening.